Hello everybody, I'm Buzz, and I'm going to expand on my uh, atomizer tank, do-it-yourself atomizer tank. Uh, let's see, um, Malik, if hope I'm saying that right, he pointed out to me that I got some dimensions wrong, and I kind of botched everything on that video as far as information. Uh, I was kind of excited that how well it worked and wanted everybody to be able to experience it too, and I just threw it up real quick, and I didn't have all my ducks in a row. And anyway, I'm going to send Malik a piece of tubing here that's the right size. I had said it was 7/8 inside diameter, and what you need is 7/8 outside diameter. Okay, and to get your tubing, you're going to go to flexible or flexpvc.com, and I'll post a link down below. And let's see, when you first click on that side, about in the middle of the first page, it'll say Flex PVC tubing by the foot. And the next page you go on, over in blue on the left side, there'll be a bunch of choices, and you'll scroll down there to where it says clear PVC tubing by the foot. And once you get on there, there's two columns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the sixth choice down, it's 5/8 by 7/8 clear tubing BTF. All right, it's 5/8 inside diameter by 7/8 outside clear PVC tubing by the foot. 1/8 wall thickness, non-toxic, FDA approved for use in USDA meat and poultry plants. It's $1.66 per foot, plus shipping and handling. Okay, then that's your tubing. Next, you're going to need a jumbo drip atomizer, and that comes from inhaler.com, and I'll same thing, I'll post their link down there. Then let's see, here's how the atomizer gets there, and it's got a pretty cool looking drip tips and drip shield on it. Nice looking atomizer, but it says you can put in a milliliter of fluid and just vape away to your heart's content. But I found that it just leaked everywhere, and I kind of thought it sucked, and I threw it in the tackle box. And one day my atomizer in my reactor tank went dry, and I really like that thing, so I had some ordering, and they wouldn't get here for a couple more days, so I was messing around and came up with this idea, and it worked. You're gonna need that atomizer. It's at like I said, inhaler.com, and it's $14 for that atomizer. And then I used a 6 milliliter DCT tank caps. These are the aluminum ones, and I got that from Texas Select Vapor. I can't swear that all 6 milliliter tanks are the same, but I'm assuming that they are, so we don't have to assume anything anymore. Let's measure it and see what we got. Okay, we'll check the diameter on it. We'll get close. The diameter is about 3/4. You can see that. See there, it's just at 3/4 of an inch. Yeah, that's on the, see, it's beveled. The outside is bigger than the inside where the O-rings are at, so that's what I'm measuring. Let's measure across it. Okay, if I look at it that way, it's right in between 11/16 and 3/4. So let's see if I can show you that. Okay. And let's go on to 1 inch where it's easier. Right there's pretty close. See, there's right at about, yeah, it's hard to do it from up here. Anyway, that's what it measures, between 11/16 and 3/4 of an inch. And here's our tubing. We're going to measure that, although we already know what it comes out because we saw the website that it came from. See, we got, oh, I'll just tell you, 7/8, and inside diameter is, looks like, it's a little bit, it's right close to what's it say there? 5/8. So that gives us an 1/8 inch to stretch that. That's why the caps fit so tight. Okay, so you can see here, in caps, they fit really tight, and you're gonna want kind of a straight edge. That one is not so straight, but I'm not so particular. But the straighter you get, the better it's gonna work, because you're gonna be squeezing on it, and if you don't, that's just gonna be more surface attaching to the cap versus if it's crooked. Okay, so what I did was I just took a little piece of paper and I taped that around there just with a piece of Scotch tape, and then you're going to need I use just a carpenter's blade out of a carpenter's knife to cut it, and by putting that paper on there you get a nice straight cut and you don't have to draw on it or anything, so then you don't have to go back and clean your marks off. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut it here, and this stuff's pretty thick, so you need a new blade to be able to cut it easily. And be careful and don't cut your finger off. Okay, see, it's cut, and I was just hurrying. It's kind of crooked, but oh well. You take your time and go at it. Just kind of work at it. You can cut it nice and straight. Okay, now we've cut the tubing. If you still have your DCT tank shell, you could cut it that length. And it's hard to tell you exactly what I cut it because it's crooked. Oh, it's about 2.5 inches, 2 9/16, something like that. Let's see what's it look like on this thing. See, it's going to sit in there. See there, it's got a little bit of room on each side of the atomizer, and this atomizer's the same casing or shell as it's even got that little lip down here as a dual coil cartomizer, the DCT cartomizers that Smoke makes. So okay, now you've got a bottom tank cap with the little recessed area, and I punched it with I'm not gonna do it again or show you, but it's I stuck it in as far as in as it would go in a tiny mite cardo punch. But you could use a drywall screw, or I would suggest drilling it out. And here I'll show you why. I bought some little cobalt bits that I'm gonna see how I can do it drilling out cartomizers. Cobalt would be harder than stainless, so they ought to drill it okay. But I don't have a drill press. I got to use a cordless drill or a battery drill or an electric drill, so it's not that easy to do. But anyway, okay, now see, that fits once it's once it's punched, it deforms it a little bit, and that's such a tight fit on them caps. But you can get it on. You just got to put quite a bit of pressure on it. Okay. I put it down on the table and just press real hard and apply even pressure, and it goes on there okay. Okay. Now we've got our new tank shell here, and then for another thing you're going to need is some nice, really hot water. Soften that tank shell up. So here in my travel trailer, I don't get a choice on adjusting the hot water setting, and it's scalding hot. Your home water may not be that long. You might have to stick something in the microwave. I don't know that I would suggest microwaving your tubing, but I suppose you could try it. Let me know if it melts or not. Okay. Now, okay, it's been in there a little bit. That softened it up some. We'll dry it out real quick with a paper towel. Now this is a little bit of a pain to get started, but once you get it on, it goes okay. Just kind of work it on there. As you can see, it's a really tight fit.